We're almost there! Forward!
But still a lot of ground to cover regardless.
It stopped raining. You should be happy. Tell! My most valorous soldier, what happened? Speak!
Tatakias, I have never encountered such a monster. A man as powerful as he was evil, wielding fire as well as blades. I was no match for him.
And Theodora? Where is Princess Theodora?
I sent her to hide in the Augustean temple. No one will find her there.
Thank you, brave warrior. Rest in peace, knowing you have done all you could.
wield the devil's power. By God, kill them! This weapon's no good anymore. Hands, can you take care of that one? I'm not going to do this alone, Esteban. Homing! Dogs! Weapon is broken! The size of this door indicates what's lurking behind it. I'd rather not meet the beast.
No beast here, stranger. Only the might of an empire, and the sacred power of its holy people. The same nobility and ideals that you false Christians came to trample.
Lente, call me a false Christian one more time, and
Enough, both of you. We have better things to do than quarrel like this.
Princess Theodora, may God protect you until I can do so myself.
Hey! Wait for me!
Unless you're busy at the moment, can you help me out, Esteban?
At your service, then!
Esteban, I'm going to need your legendary strength.
What is it, then?
Princess! Thank God you're safe. Princess, mute or not, I see in your eyes the relief that my arrival is to you. They speak 1,000 words.
Princess, you have in your possession something of great importance. A holy relic of Christ. An object that is something like a crown. Please, can you point us in its direction?
You can trust him, Princess. The word of a Templar is his bond.
DeBale, I know you're in there.
Last time I heard that voice, it was fading away as he was being crushed by a huge column. Don't tell me.
DeBale, don't be a fool. We may yet find a way to come to a mutual agreement. Will you at least hear me?
Listen, Tatakios. Boniface no longer possesses any relics. Any threat he posed has been blunted. We need not fear going out to meet him. Boniface, you've lost everything, and yet you still persist. How can you call for an agreement when you have nothing to offer?
Nothing to offer? This will surprise you then. You see, while you struggled to find your princess, I worked to find what she hid. The crown of thorns.
Boniface, I see only a cross.
You fool. The crown fell to dust ages ago. Only its petrified thorns remain.
The crown of Christ! So that was the relic we were looking for.
Yes. To think, who would have thought anything of such a modest-looking relic? DeBale, you have been eager to learn of my motivations for a long time. I would like to introduce you to a friend. He is thrice your size and not much of a conversationalist, but I am sure you'll like him. After all, you've brought me the final piece of the puzzle I sought to solve. A direct servant of God. Yes, DeBale. Witness the true power of the relics. Hell draws near. Demon of the unfathomed nether! You've been tiresome, DeBale. Time to put an end to this.
Boniface, you swine! She was an innocent girl! She didn't deserve this!
So, DeBale, still not interested in reaching a mutual accord?
I will give you the relics. Free Esteban!
It seems you do know when to exercise discretion. Give me the relics. Now! DeBale, I told you that you would like my friend. I get the impression that he likes you too. I'll leave you to your fun now.
Esteban!
You saved my life again, Dens. I may never be able to get things square with you.
You've already done more than enough, Esteban, and there's more to come. I can't kill that thing on my own. Let's surround him, Esteban. Hit its legs, Esteban!
Well, I'm a little too short to strike his head, hombre. Dens, I know those relics were very important to you. But thank you for saving my life again, amigo.
It's the least I could do. I know you would have done the same.
Lead the way, hombre. An old cobarde is probably waiting for us. If we can defeat his monsters, we should be able to take care of him too.
haven't a moment to lose. Montferrat has 3 relics now.
All we have to do is find our way to the Basilica, hombre.
Traitors! Line up with the enemy! In hell!
I must admit, I'm going to enjoy dealing with the Montferrat person.
Yes. 2 of us will make him pay for his transgressions.
Maybe like this damn demon tried to do to me.
Crushed by the weight of the innocent lives he has taken. Deaths of Theodora and Tatakinos will not go unpunished.
And justice will be served.
De Montferrat's men. They'll do whatever it takes to slow us down.
Slow us down? Oh, they can slow down a crossbow bolt.
All along when my father was in Syria, he had the last relic with him. That villain!
Back the Chevalier. Who knows what your father is now?
Have you ever been to Syria?
Be with you in a moment! I've even been to the Crusader. I've traveled more than you seem to think. I have spent my whole life stealing chickens and spiders. Maybe we should take advantage of the noise to see.
It won't be that simple. Look, an iron wall blocks our way. We ought to get in.
You got it. Let's start by cleaning up the mess. That's further. I can't focus with all this noise.
Weapons no more. The crucifix wasn't here, was it?
Nah, we'd have spotted it. It's all rather sordid, hombre. The sea will run with your blood!
If we survive, will you lead me there?
Take you to the Grotte de Chevalier, yes. But the service reward is more important. Why exactly would Boniface want to carry out the ritual here? It is a sacred place, so he won't be able to use the curse, right?
I'm finally starting to understand Esteban. He's trying to bring the power of hell to Earth. And to do that, he needs sacred ground. Somewhere that acts as a gateway between the plane of the divine and our world.
So what you're trying to say is that churches can work as some kind of portal?
That may be possible indeed, Esteban. Montferrat could bring an entire army of demons through a place like this. And all that, thanks to the power of the relics.
That's ridiculous. The relics of the crucifixion are pure. One would never be able to use them to do evil.
Just as God allows evil to exist in our world, so too are his relics neither nor evil, Esteban. They simply act as a vessel to those who would desire to use them.
Hombre, the only reason I would use them would be to prevent my soul from roasting in hell for eternity.
Then let our blades rise from their sheaths, provided that they prevent de Montferrat from achieving his sinister ambitions.
You!
It's over, de Montferrat! Your army is all but ruined, and we have vanquished any men who would swear allegiance to you. Surrender yourself!
My army is in ruins, you say? Are you so sure of that? An army of mortal soldiers was far too fallible. My new legion shall leave only embers and desolation in their wake. With these relics, I am able to summon the most powerful demons to this world. All without relying on the curse. When I find him, I'll give my condolences to Jean.
One of them is no effortless task. But three, and without the curse, this is impossible!
Do you remember our talk about warriors' honor, hombre?
Yes? What of it?
I think this would be the perfect time.
Unfortunately, I don't see a way out. With or without the curse, we've got to find a way to defeat these things. We can't allow such monsters to have free reign in our world! Stay strong, Esteban.
Weapon is broken.
Careful, Dens.
We cannot falter! Let's go, Esteban.
I couldn't have said it better. Let's get out of here. Leave this thing alive! Yet you're running away!
No, Esteban, just improvising.
Oh, good! Let me know when you have a real plan!
Let's lead him to the Bosporus, Esteban. Going to need heavy weaponry to send this horror back to hell. Esteban, let's use the ballista to send this abomination back from whence it came.
After you, Dens!
The head! Aim for its head! Nice shot, my friend.
I couldn't agree more, hombre! Would you please be kind enough to drop us off on the other side?
Aye, but isn't your tunic a bit, off, Templar?
Well, I had to restore its nice red hue with what I had available at the time. If you catch my drift.
Ah, I think I see, yes. Forget I asked.
So, Dens, our next stop is Syria, right?
Yes, Esteban. You guide me there.
Well, we have nothing left to do here, hombre. It's not like I've got any plans.
With Merciful turned loose and Tatakios Lente slain, no one remained to organize the defenses of Constantinople. Wild with rage, the Crusaders pillaged, burnt, and massacred to their dark hearts' content. The city was sacked for 3 days straight, and vast quantities of priceless art and timeless texts were lost forever. The Crusaders committed many atrocities. They tore the jewels from chalices and overflowed them with sacred wine that fueled their drunken rampage. They broke down the altar of the Hagia Sophia and stole its ornaments. They brought pack mules into the churches to carry off the sacred vases, and they chipped silver and gold from the pulpits, the lecterns, and the doors. Greed consumed them. The Crusaders had sworn on their holy gospels to cross the Christian lands in peace. They had sworn they would never deviate from their path and would raise their weapons only against the Saracens. These oaths were trampled and corrupted with each act of barbarism they enacted. The crusade itself had been used as a political tool, a tool of greed and of death. It became an impious weapon, and it spilled innocent blood. After the seizure of Constantinople, the journey to Jerusalem was no longer feasible nor desired. De Montferrat was the natural choice to be crowned the new king, but he disappeared under mysterious circumstances, leaving the throne to his loyal right-hand man, Baudouin de Flandre, who was crowned Emperor of the Byzantine Empire May 16, 1204. He respected the agreements with the Venetians and offered them 3/8 of the empire. As for Dens and Esteban, they reached the opposite shore of the Bosporus and took the road to Syria, leaving behind the chaos and injustice. The Spaniard had already traveled in these distant lands. Thus, he led my son into the unknown. Their destination was the Croix de Xavier, now an antiquated fortress, the very same place where the tale of the Cursed Crusade began. Thus, Dens now continues his quest for redemption, turning to a page of history that I have not yet read.